Forever. Dog.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna start this podcast. Oh, I don't know. If only I had a theme song. I guess I'm too dumb to have one already. If I had a theme song for a podcast, it'd go like this. Whoa, 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 whoa. But I don't have a theme song yet. If I had a theme song, it would go, yeah! But I don't have a theme song. Yet. Welcome to the show. It's the show. It's Three Chickies, the audio version. With Darian on the keys and me. I'm singing.
Yes.
Wait, was that improvised?
That was good. No, I wrote that.
Nice. It was very pretty.
I think it was improvised. No?
No, I wrote it. What are you
I don't
talking
know.
about?
I was going to punctuate it with a burp because I had a burp.
Wait.
No, don't. Why?
Okay, Darian, can
What
we
is
take it
that?
from the last
No.
bar?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you still have the burp in
Blah,
you?
blah, blah, and it's singing. Yeah.
Nice, that stays in.
Yeah.
Nasty as hell.
Oh, brother.
Wow.
You're the one who made all the lip noises.
That was pre-show. That's for the Patreon people only. That's
Yeah,
exclusive
it's behind the
content.
wall.
Listeners, welcome. Thank you so much for welcoming to the pod. It's Three Chickies, the musical improv pod, a subsidiary of Mary Houlihan's little podcast. Today I am joined by Darian Lusk, who has a new nickname.
It's true, guys. I did a musical improv rehearsal yesterday, like a practice, and somebody shot over the nickname D Keys.
Oh my God.
D keys.
And
Oh my God.
I prefer D's nuts.
You freak! She got your ass.
That is him.
I'm
got your
sorry.
ass.
I'm sorry. That's a really cute name, though.
D keys of the
so.
chickies.
Oh.
Whoa.
I'm practicing rhyming.
You're doing great.
Thanks.
And I'm joined by amazing, award-winning, supermodel, HVAC certified guest, Manolo,
Oh, hey.
and Millie Tamarez. And Manolo, I wanted to ask, do you like
Oh,
going
no.
professionally by just your first name? I didn't check earlier.
Oh, yeah. No, back in the day I did, but now I'm comfortable enough with more. I think my full identity is slowly going.
Wow.
I used to
slowly.
go as, but I used to write my name down as Manolo M for the longest time.
Manolum.
Yeah, but now I have to be more me.
You're doing
I have
great.
to take the mask off. How about you?
Manolo.
How much of your mask is off?
0. Manolo, is your
Yes.
last name Moreno?
Oh, it's Moreno.
Manolo Moreno.
Thanks. Did you not say my name earlier?
Well, I just said Manolo,
Oh, okay.
but not your last name.
Oh,
and then
thank
I
you.
remembered that I wanted to ask.
Oh, thanks. I
So, like,
appreciate it.
what's popping, guys? What's going on?
It's hot. My thighs are crying.
Oh no. So what do you do for thighs? Are we talking
Mhm.
powder? Are
Mhm,
we talking like a deodorant
Mhm,
stick?
mhm. In the broker era of Millie is baby powder, but baby powder
It's bad for you.
not. It's just dusty. You wear black. You have baby powder. It looks like I don't know. And then you do the deodorant. Then I found this great chafing gel. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like when your
Yes.
thighs rub
Yes,
together,
yes.
it kind of like blisters.
Yeah.
So I got this powder gel by Monistat, and they used to sell it everywhere, and now they only sell it online, which sucks. But so I tried that, and then I went to a running store,
Yeah.
and they have runner sticks.
Nice.
So I felt very cool, like
Oh,
being
nice.
like, "Hey guys, I know this is a store for runners. Can you give me a stick that won't chafe my fat thighs?"
Is it meant for men's nipples or what's it meant for?
I think it is for it's
All
for
of
people
it.
who run marathons.
Yeah.
And like
Like
I guess
me.
your balls. Yeah. You run marathons?
No.
Yeah, it's like I guess your balls, your ass. Or I guess everything starts chafing
Ah.
after 10 miles of running or something. So
Because people aren't meant to do that.
yeah, people aren't meant to do that. People aren't meant to fall in love either.
It's true. It's true, and we'll get into that.
It all has to do with like being chased by a saber-toothed tiger. No one's ever been chased for 10 miles
Mm.
Sure. Yeah.
or fallen in love with a saber-toothed tiger.
Mm.
So, no one was meant. It all comes, all our functions are based on our reactions to old tigers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Manolo, how are you dealing with the chafe?
I don't leave the house much. It's mostly I'm like hiding from the sun.
Mm.
And
Do you get sunburn?
yeah, and I'm like dermatitis issue and all that
Oh.
stuff. And
Like rashes?
yeah.
Nice. I like rashes.
Oh, thanks. Do you like chafes?
Yeah.
Cool. You're a weirdo.
What
Oh,
do
that's
you
cool.
mean?
No. Do you have any summer ailments?
Well, I get sunburned real easy, but I'm
yeah.
very good at not getting sunburned. I have a whole system.
Really?
Oh, what's your system?
Floppy hats.
I just ordered one.
I wear a floppy hat. And I wear sunscreen from Japan. It's a special sunscreen. It's not a cream, it's watery gel. It's marketed as watery gel. And I don't think it's allowed in the US yet. Well, they sell it at Japanese stores. So floppy hats, water gel, sunscreen, and I'll wear long sleeves when I can. Also, I have to keep up with social pressures to go to the beach, even though, yikes. So I will bring a lightweight long sleeve button up, like a light one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I might also bring an extra towel to just lay on my legs if I get too much.
I could see you in a poncho.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What kind?
Something you get at a street fair.
Tell me more about this poncho.
Well, firstly, I didn't know about the format of the show.
We're making it up.
Wait, we didn't have to write anything prior. Well, okay. So, what was the question again?
Tell me about the poncho that I got at a fair.
Well, you want it from throwing a football through a hole. Because you were taking yourself on a date. He said, I'm just going to meet you quarter day. So you arrived, and then you arrived, and then you spun yourself around, and then you had the best time. Oh,
I
it was.
had the best time.
on the fairgrounds.
Incredible.
That was really
Beautiful.
good. I'm like,
Good.
Brother.
fuck.
Oh my goodness. So, Millie, love isn't real or something or other?
You know, love's not real.
Oh.
Neither is Santa. Love's not real. Neither is the Easter Bunny. But you know what's real?
What?
Chafing thighs.
Chafing thighs, chafing thighs, chafing thighs.
Thighs rub together every day and night.
What?
Day and night. Day and night. Dates don't call back. And Santa's not real. But chafe life is real. Chafing thighs. Chafing thighs. Don't want to put on my mind and guys.
Doesn't matter your size, we got chafing thighs. I wear powder and gel. It doesn't do nothing. I feel bad and covered in blisters.
Chafing thighs, chafing thighs. Santa's not real and nothing is. Chafing thighs, chafing thighs. Gotta put my money on the chafing thighs.
Monostat, why did you discontinue that stuff?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wanna buy it. I wanna buy it. Monostat, please. I don't wanna buy that egg that fixes your yeast infections. I want to buy your chafing gear.
Chafing thighs, chafing thighs. No surprise, it's chafing thighs. Summer, winter, and spring too. Chafing thighs, I depend on you.
Time
Chafing thighs, chafing thighs, chafing thighs, chafing thighs, chafing thighs.
Ouch.
Wait, Millie,
Thank you.
have you done musical improv?
Never.
That's great. No,
Never in my life.
that was great.
It's
Like,
so
I
scary.
don't know how to like interject and like, you know, compliment and all that. And I was like, oh, she's done it before.
Oh, that's definitely my chorus. I used to be in chorus
Oh.
in South
really?
Florida, and my school is like primarily Black and Latino, but our beat was Jewish nursing homes.
Nice.
So I know like 3 different Jewish prayers.
Okay,
So
I'm not
Chickies.
doing. Well, I mean, I'll do, but like, are you the Jewish prayers or just about the beat?
I think don't try to do the prayer.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, look, we're stepping on very dangerous
No.
territory.
Let's hear about
Okay.
this. Paint us a picture of musically.
I love.
Well, we love that.
Okay. I was in choir, but not just any choir,
Oh.
advanced choir. We had to wear outfits, black and green, long dresses, top was velvet with puff sleeves. We went to different nursing homes all around South Florida. We went to different nursing homes. 3 people probably died. We went to different nursing homes all around South Florida. Most of them were really nice Jewish people. Chorus, but not just any kind of chorus. It was advanced chorus. I was in chorus, but not just any kind of chorus. It was advanced chorus. We took a cheese bus. Cheese bus is what you
What?
call the yellow buses.
Ah.
We took a cheese bus to our nursing home tour. I was very late to school the day of our first tour. I got on the bus and my choir teacher said, "You got on by the skin of your teeth." I always thought, do teeth have skin? You know what did have skin? The nursing home patients, and it was very saggy.
Ooh.
We sung Christmas carols, Jewish prayers. We sung up my favorite, which is Around. People think it's really weird when I know these random Jewish prayers.
People think it's really weird
when I know these random Jewish prayers. We sung a lot of Christmas songs.
Oh, we sang a lot of Christmas songs.
This kid, yeah, that was one of them. Yeah, one time we did Go Tell It on the Mountain. and the last lyric of that, the last lyrics were, "And Jesus Christ was born."
Mm-hmm.
The cutest guy in the choir passed out and had a seizure.
Wow. Well, I don't want to brag, but I fainted in chorus once too. I fainted and fell on a desk. I hurt my lip. They brought me to the nurse's office.
Oh no!
They said, "You fainted." I said, "No shit!" I fainted that time. I was too hot.
Too hot.
I was wearing big jeans and a big sweatshirt.
Where was your floppy hats?
Oh, it was at home because I didn't wear hats to school. Manolo, do you have a history with chorus? And bear in mind. I said that the format of the show is we're making it up and it is evolving, and that is true. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
But I have already done one episode of these.
Oh,
And
Yeah. We're also, it's evolving, but we're experts.
it's evolving and we're experts, and we can train you.
what is this like? There's a metaphor here. I
I don't know.
What are you saying? Are you implying that there's a metaphor because
I
you know what the metaphor
thinking,
is?
No. I was thinking sex, but no one knows what they're doing.
Oh,
so
sure.
everyone's
it's
terrible
like-
at it.
Oh, but we're
So,
all
no,
experts.
But we're all experts, and we're trying to train somebody.
That's true.
And we're making it up as we go. But
Mhm.
everyone's bad at it, so that's not a good example because
So
people
yeah.
are good at this.
Yeah.
So
So
all
on
three
that,
of you could give me directions.
Yeah.
Stop it.
so on our other episode, sometimes we just chatted. And then we veered into song when we felt like it. So Manolo, when I ask you about your chorus experience, no press to blast off into song if you feel more comfortable chatting.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But then blast off.
Oh. Well, I went to a Catholic school for most of my academic career.
Nice.
And every Friday we would go to church, and then that was my only experience, like a chorus from the pews.
Wow.
But then, I was just in some bands and did open mics, but I sang more like Lou Reed and Bob Dylan-y, kind of like not the opposite of chorusy.
Sure.
You didn't sing Mariah Carey?
Did you?
No, I'm teasing.
Answer the question.
No, I'm sorry.
Did you sing this one? Christ has died,
yeah.
Christ is risen, Christ will come
I
again.
liked all those tunes. There was one time where I would sing in the shower early in the morning before school, and I didn't know that people could hear me.
Oh, did you stay there at the door?
No, in my at my house when I was a child.
Ooh.
And I would sing. Some of them would be like whatever the church songs.
Oh, your
And I was
parents are
like-
probably so happy.
Yeah, to be woken up
Oh,
at
no,
6 in the
yeah,
morning
yeah.
by some fucking church. And yeah, I bet it was off and all that. It was like Bob Dylan singing. Yeah.
Manolo, are your
Yes.
parents Catholic?
My mom was, and then my dad did it to humor her, and then we would just, he would just go to honor her and all that.
Millie, are your parents Catholic?
No, my parents are Buddhist.
Really?
Yeah.
Interessant.
Are there any Buddhist songs? How does it work? Chants?
I mean, we chant, but there are a lot of songs. There's one, it's like, they're just super corny and cheesy.
Was it like?
There's Japanese, it's like
I thought
Japanese
you were gonna
Buddhism.
say jazz.
No. Well, they're Japanese
jazz
Buddhism, so
Buddhist.
a lot of our songs are like kind of Japanese roots, so they like just sound real, or like translated from Japanese, and they don't really like rhyme. But another one, there's a song that I used to like, that was like, I have a dream of how the world can be, and
Whoa.
I'll fight from today to make it better.
Whoa.
For I know a dream begins with you, and for my dream, your dream is my dream too, or something like very, very
I
cute,
like
very
it. That's
corny.
nice.
Yeah, so they sung it at all of our things, but
There was one Buddhist song that I remember.
Are you gonna say it? Or are you just gonna look at me?
It was Buddha just chilled in a cave for 7 years.
Oh, I don't know that.
Wow.
One. I don't know that.
I
one.
lied.
You made
Oh,
that
you made that
up.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
but hey, that's on game for that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm a jazz Buddhist.
Really?
Okay.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot. There, Herbie Hancock, Wayne Shorter. They're
Cool.
both Buddhists.
Really?
They're same Buddhism.
Do you-
Dang.
Herbie does like talks in the New York Center a lot.
oh, cool.
That's cool.
Was
I want to see him.
Yeah, he has a really great story. Was what?
really,
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
really, Millie?
Oh, I don't know it too well. I don't know Herbie Hancock. Well,
My name's Herbie Hancock, and I love jazz. Watermelon Man,
Yeah.
I wrote it. I love jazz, experimental jazz. If your name is Mary, then you learn my songs on the bass
What?
when you were a teen.
Mary played bass?
Mary played bass. My name is Herbie Hancock.
You know a lot about Mary, Herbie.
Yeah.
Like electric guitar? Electric bass?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I learned like 2 songs on bass.
Oh, what songs?
It's My Life, the No Doubt cover.
Oh my
Nice.
God.
And Can't Stop Addicted to the Shit.
Oh my God.
What's
I
that?
tried. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Can I tell you guys something embarrassing?
Sure.
So I was in a bodega the other
Okay.
day,
Mhm.
Okay.
and I'm standing and I'm waiting for my little sandwich to be made. And I'm just thinking to myself about Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Mm-hmm,
And they were not playing in the store.
Mm.
They just came to my mind, and I was lingering on them for a moment in my mind. And I was thinking of that song, Californication.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh my God, it's a pun on fornication.
Yeah, I didn't get that too
Oh
much.
my
later.
God.
Really?
Oh, wow. Oh,
Whoa.
yeah. So all that was going on silently, and the people in the bodega, they had no idea.
I have a similar story. I watched Under the Tuscan Sun,
Mm-hmm.
and I watched it and I was like, damn, Arizona's really lit. I thought it was about Tucson. I was like, yo, I gotta go to Arizona. This shit is crazy. There's some fine ass guys.
Wow.
And then I realized it was in Italy.
How did you explain the accents and all that? I've never seen it. Were there accents in the movie?
There were a lot of accents.
The Arizona accent.
Diane Lane falls out of love and goes to Tuscan, Arizona. Diane Lane buys a house and it was cheap because it was in Arizona. Diane Lane meets some immigrants, but they all speak English. Arizona. Diane Lane says it's really hot. Arizona.
Arizona.
She has good food, which I'm assuming they have in Arizona.
Yum, yum.
She meets her friends, which I'm assuming she has some in Arizona. They have olives, which I'm assuming they have in Arizona. There's a really nice scene where someone eats her pussy, which I'm assuming happens in Arizona.
Hey, did you guys see Book Club?
Nope.
Well, Diane Lane or Keaton. Which one's in Book Club?
Diane Keaton.
Diane Keaton falls in love with a pilot. He takes her to a beautiful house in Arizona.
Arizona.
On Arrested Development, they said, I'd rather be dead in California than alive in Arizona.
It's a dry heat.
My roommate, she's Taiwanese, and one of the
Taiwanese.
one of the first hot days here in the States, she's like, man, it's as hot as Phoenix. And I was like, have you ever been in Phoenix? And she's like, no. So it's like
Like a Phoenix that was like
no, she's
burned?
Phoenix, Arizona. And then she was like, I was like, you should just at least visit it just to see if you were right.
Yeah.
So she'll like get off the plane and be like, yep, I was right. It is hot. And then go back to
I
New
thought she was
York.
gonna say as hot as Taiwan because it's
Oh,
like muggy.
it's pretty hot there, too.
Yeah, it's pretty like steamy.
Why pick a hot town
That she's
that
from,
you've
that she's
never-
been to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
nice to do things just for the sake of an analogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like rain on your wedding.
You gotta get married.
Totally.
Isn't it analogous?
No.
Manolo, have you
Yes.
been to Phoenix?
No, but I've had family who moved there, or extended family that moved there. I guess it's like the
Wow.
West Coast version of Florida, but
Mhm.
the opposite as far as water molecules happening in the air. Maybe.
Mhm.
Oh, for sure. I have some fam that moved to Phoenix.
Have you been there?
I have.
Whoa!
What was it like? Was
Is
it like
Wow.
Great
under the Tuscan?
Great
sun?
Italian food.
It was a lot like under the Tuscan sun. My pussy was ravaged.
Whoa.
Just eaten right up.
Where's the air horn? Where's the air horn? Forever Dog needs a hair horn button. Sorry. More on Phoenix.
Well, you know what? I feel like I didn't even experience Phoenix proper or downtown Phoenix at all because I just went to my uncle's house.
Does he have a pool?
He did have a pool.
Nice.
Hmm.
So,
Come on, man.
I'm down. Okay.
You know what?
No. I meant air horn.
Oh, I thought you meant play.
No. I'm like air horn pool. I'm so sorry, guys.
Well,
I'm never gonna
Darian,
be invited.
Yeah.
I am reminded of a pool that I kind of want to sing about.
Oh.
Is that okay? Well, guys,
Uh-huh.
last week or the week before I went to McCarran Pool
I love that
for
place.
my first time. Jador.
What?
Jador.
You'll love it. I love it too.
Oh.
It was amazing. I went with my friends, Eliza and Wes, and Bardia too. We swam and swam and looked at teens who were in love.
Yes.
It reminded me of being a teen in love. I was a teen once who was in love. Hey, what was the name of your guys' teen loves?
Mine was Santa. Oh, Teen Moms. Like a human.
Yeah.
Oh, a human.
Like Sarah.
Sarah.
Is it Sarah?
Mine? Probably emo music.
Ooh.
Can I tell you my version of your day at the pool?
Yeah, I would love.
One morning, I got some texts. One from Micah, the other from Bardia. And they were like, "You wanna get lunch?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm down. I got nothing to do." And then as lunch came around, and Bardia's like, "I'm going to the pool." And then he said, "You should come." And I said, "No." The pool, too many people.
Too many
People.
people.
I said the pool probably had too many people.
Too many people.
And then I just went to lunch with Micah and had some eggs.
Can I say my story?
Yes,
at the McCarran Pool?
yes.
I love the McCarran Park Pool.
Why?
I always go with all of my friends.
Ugh.
It's free, it's relatively clean, and if you're really poor, they'll give you free lunch.
What?
Yes, I love the McCarran Park Pool.
Why?
You do see a lot of teens making out. That's not why. One time I was there and a Puerto Rican lady said to a security guard, "Hey, is it me? Or when I was younger, did the lifeguards wear smaller bathing suits?" And the security guard said, "Ma'am, those lifeguards are 15.
People.
I love the McCarran Park Pool. I love swimming. I love
There's too many people.
dancing. There's so many hot
I
bods.
used to make out with a Puerto Rican boy when I was a teen, and when I go to the pool, I like seeing teens making out, but not in a gross way, in a way that makes me feel like full of like hope, and you know, just sort of think about the
Yeah.
future, and I sort of
Yeah.
think, oh, I don't think these kids are gonna like stay with this person, but
Definitely
it's kind of
not.
nice that
Yeah.
they have this time together.
Yeah.
So that's just sort of what goes through my mind.
Nice.
Yeah.
The human condition.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. There's also a lot of interesting bathing suits at the pool.
Ooh.
I
There's a
bet
lot.
the pool is a quarter cum.
No, it's pretty cool. You know who I saw
Yeah.
actually, real talk, at the McCarran Park Pool? Yorma Tacone and his baby and
Ah.
his wife. I
Interesting.
was like, why are you here?
That's funny.
You're so rich.
My friend who lives by there, I've known him since high school, looks exactly like Yorma.
Maybe it was
Is he the
him.
one that was on
Lonely
Girls?
Island. Yeah, and he was
Yeah.
on Girls.
So like when Lonely Island was like starting getting buzz on the internet, I was like, dude, you look exactly like him. And then I showed him and he's like, you're right. And every time my friend changed his haircut, it was Mark, you met him.
I met Mark.
Every time he changed
he
his
look-
haircut, Yorma would change his haircut.
Oh.
Ooh, on purpose.
Maybe,
I bet.
have you seen him and Yorma in the same room?
No.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
I would sometimes ask like, hey, Mark, you want to hang out? And it's Saturday. He's like, nah. I have something to do.
You think it's
But it's-
Saturday Night Live? Do you think that's what?
Can't make it.
Is he? Does he have a kid? And is he
No.
married?
He's married and he has a corgi. But it was
Okay.
wearing diapers.
Ooh. Does it get its period? I know sometimes.
Like a baby has a period.
No, dogs have their periods and
they?
they put diapers on them.
Oh, no.
Ooh. One
Interesting.
time I was nursing a mouse that was dying.
No,
Not
no.
with my breast, Manolo.
I'm sorry.
Still, I mean, still, y'all.
perverted.
I
Taken
mean, come
care
on.
of.
Okay.
And this mouse, I had her
Her,
in
oh.
a shoebox. I mean, I assume it's a her. I'll get to why.
Oh, no.
I'm actually not sure if it was a her. Anyways, I found a mouse who looked like someone had stepped on it,
Oh, no.
perhaps. Or like something fell on it. It had a visible bruise even through its fur.
Whoa.
So I put it in a box and I grabbed a craft single. I broke off little pieces of the craft single and I put it next to the mouse. The mouse didn't try to eat at all.
I know why.
No.
My mom said, "But like, don't force. It'll eat if it wants." I was like, "You're right." And then I looked at the box again an hour or 2 or 3 after that. And there was, well, the mouse was dead now. And a tiny puddle of blood.
Oh no.
Tiny puddle of blood near. Well, I don't know if it was male or female. So it was either near its vagina or rectum. Well, I mean, either way, rectum for sure. But
I know why.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Well, now we know mice get their periods
Before death. It's their death rattle.
God.
Sorry.
Yeah, what do you think that was about? You guys are vets, right?
Yeah. Can I mouse-plain something?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Oh man, we made a left and we kept going. Oh my God, Manolo.
So, oh gosh. Squeak,
Wow.
squeak.
Oh my God.
I'm here in a box, and a shoe fell on my face,
Oh,
and there is a square of craft single.
Craft single.
yes.
I'm hungry, but actually, craft singles aren't really cheese.
Wow.
They are
Mm-hmm.
technically cheese products
Oh no.
because
Mm.
it's made of chemicals
Yum yum.
and other shit. But I'm not really a mouse, so I don't know.
Only mice know what's in craft singles.
Wow.
Yeah, they're like tricking the humans. I don't know. But I guess it's technically not.
There's ice cream and stuff that's like that too, where it's like
Oh yeah, you can't.
dairy product.
Yeah.
You can't say like McDonald's can't say that they serve ice cream. They can only
Ugh.
say soft serve.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
or the wine at the bodega is called wine product because it's technically not really wine.
Really?
I mean,
Because
if
it's
you're
not
buying
from
wine-
France.
Or Tucson.
I mean, Okay. Okay, guys.
What were you gonna say?
If you're buying wine at the bodega, you don't care.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Frankly
Yeah.
speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Have you guys ever had Carlo Rossi wine?
Yeah, my parents loved
What's
it.
that?
Is it wine or wine product? Do you know?
I feel like it's wine, but it's not very good. But there's
What's the deal behind that?
it comes in a big jug,
it's a jug of wine.
big
And-
glass jug.
Like super cheap.
There are like these
Mhm.
roots or something like that my parents had a bottle of, I think. Like different roots, and they would put wine Carlos Rossi in it. And I
Mm.
guess it would like give it a taste like spices and like
Oh,
Ah.
that's
like
cool.
different. So they would pour the Carlos Rossi in it and then like let it marinate and then drink
Nice.
that. So
Fun.
it's kind of like mulled wine, but not really. I don't know
That's
if it was
cool.
Mama Juana. It might be.
Is that a root?
Mm.
Mama Juana's like a drink mixture, and they
Oh.
pour. I think they put rum in this. Don't quote me because I
Okay.
don't know. But it's very Dominican.
That's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. But
So
my
that's-
parents used to drink a lot of Carlos Rossi.
Mm.
Nice. I love.
So I'm not a fake cheese expert. You're not a fake wine mix expert. What are you not an expert in, Mary?
Frat periods.
The financial services industry.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Go on.
Well, so I have a friend who is in that industry.
Mhm.
And so yesterday I was texting him so many questions about
Oh.
how does this work? Is that bad? Does that cause this? And then he would say no, and why not? Okay, so that this isn't super interesting. I would
No, it is.
okay. Well, Darian, what if I just read this text conversation to music?
Whoa.
Would that be freaked up? Blah, 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 da, da, still scrolling. She's still scrolling. She's scrolling up. She's scrolling up.
She's scrolling
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
She's
yeah,
scrolling
yeah.
up.
Scrolling up.
Scrolling
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Scrolling up.
Okay.
You guys talk so
yeah,
much.
yeah.
Scrolling
Okay.
up. It's all
What
sex.
else are you talking about?
I'm like, it's
Is
definitely
this the
sex.
text or
Okay, let me get to like a good. I mean, we text a lot.
Ooh.
Okay,
Ooh.
let's see.
Ooh, I saw a penis, guys.
Okay,
Whoa.
so I think this is a good place to start.
Imagine starting two wars that are still going 16 years later.
Fuck.
Hey, Andrew, do you think 9/11 conspiracies are wacky or not wacky? Absolutely wacky. The number of people who would have to get involved is mind-boggling. But the oil shit, etc., that's real. Hey, Andrew? Is investment banking bad? LOL. No. They sell money. Why do people think it's bad, or why is it not bad? Because people make a lot of money and they don't understand it. That's why people think it's bad. I don't think it's good. It's just a business. Connecting people with money or risks with others who want that risk or money. Does them making high income cause poverty elsewhere? Well, if they didn't exist, there would still be poverty. Finance makes stuff like mortgages possible. You could claim there is a connection with them making mergers or of companies possible results in layoffs at the combined company, but I think that's vague and more innuendo-y. Companies would still merge without them. Inefficient companies lose out to more efficient ones over the long term and fire people anyway. Does them lending money to / making money for big corporations encourage those corporations to engage in imperialist practice in other countries? I don't think they are connected.
Like if you remove one or the other, I don't think the world would look any different. So I deduce they're separate phenomena. Andrew, in a more socialist country, how would financial services work? Like, how would pension funds build? Like investing still? Well, you can only promise people what you actually have. What regulations do you think U.S. businesses should have? Mixing government and financial promises tend to result in overpromises and long-term insustainability. I think existing regulations are basically fine, but aren't enforced due to lack of funding / political connections. What is needed for them to be enforced properly? This is an eternal and hard problem. Cojones, for one, and a few more staff to follow down leads. Is it bad for Democrats / progressives to accept money from businesses? No, I think people are losers for trying to innuendo business is inherently bad. LOL, quote, losers?
Oh, brother.
Who is this guy?
I peeked on her phone.
Wasn't that a great song? That was really catchy and cool.
I have so many questions.
Right?
I peeked on
No,
her phone.
like-
There was a picture of a graph, and it was
Yeah,
like-
I saw
it
a
was in
graph
the
for
shape of an
two.
erection.
Oh no! See, you know
It's
what?
a very interesting
Where
graph.
did you meet him?
High school.
Was he Puerto Rican?
Mm-mm. You think I made out with this boy? You know I did not.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I love a finance guy, but I definitely don't ask them questions about their job.
He's a Jewish white.
It was very informative.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So I
Where
like
did you grow up?
Allendale, New Jersey.
Nice.
Allendale.
Mhm.
Do they have a what do they call it? An anthem?
Ooh,
Allendale
I
anthem.
wish.
Living here in Allendale.
And they're building all the factories and all the seven and a million high, killing our farms are standing in line. And we're living here in Allendale.
Are you from Allendale too?
Really?
No.
No, I'm from Westchester, NY.
Oh, where in Westchester?
From Scarsdale.
Oh, one of my best friends is from Chappaqua, like Briarcliff,
Oh,
Mass.
that's where Hillary lives.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
no, just her neighbor, and she has a picture
Damn.
of her with Bill at a restaurant, and it's like her and like my three other friends, and they're all small Asian girls, and Bill totally has like a stain
Ew.
right where his dick is. But my friend Maya, we all talked, in college. We're all talking about. I don't think she knew how like bougie she grew up. So in in college, we're all like, yeah, I remember high school lunches, like the cardboard trays and the chocolate milk. And she's like, yeah. And the smoothie guy. And we're like,
Okay.
what? And we're like, what? And she's like, you guys, come on. The guy where you point to
The
what you want in the
smoothie.
smoothie and he makes it for you in
You
the
pick
cafeteria.
5 fresh fruits and
Yeah,
he,
and he'll make
he
it for-
pulverizes them right there.
Yeah, and you choose your protein, your vitamin
Yes.
Yeah.
additive.
He adds
yeah.
boosters.
Yeah, you choose your booster.
She didn't know what a dollar menu was. She
What?
had never
What?
gone to a
No.
Denny's.
No.
Chappaqua, baby. Like,
That's
that shit is
Chappaqua.
crazy.
Yeah,
Man.
Wow.
definitely not Scarsdale though.
No,
Oh.
I'm
Not
sure.
Scarlet.
Yeah, I'm sure. There's like a water bar in her town.
What?
What?
But yeah, where I grew up,
it's
water bar. Pleasantville,
it's like a
Chappaqua.
reservoir, but they're like, no, it's the water
Oh,
bar.
no, sorry, oxygen bar. I
Sorry,
think.
that was-
Oh, wow.
Oh,
It's like different flavors of
Let's
oxygen.
go.
yeah. Let's go down to Chappaqua.
Ooh. Chappaqua.
Chappaqua, 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 Chappaqua.
Way up north in Westchester County, in the northern part of Westchester County. Is it the north or is it like central?
Central. No?
Central.
In the central part of Westchester County, north of Scarsdale?
North.
North of Scarsdale and White Plains, north of New Rochelle, north of Tarrytown and Yonkers,
Yonkers.
is Chappaqua.
Chappaqua,
Chappaqua.
Chappaqua,
Chappaqua.
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 The schools are public, but some people still send their kids to private
Why?
school, even though the schools
The tax
are really
revenue.
good.
Are you kidding me?
Really good. My friend's school was across the street from Reader's Digest. Reader's Digest has a really nice campus.
Wow.
If you like Sperry's
Yes.
and guys named Jerry,
Yes.
if you like water bars and oxygen bars,
It's
I do.
Chappaqua.
if,
Darian, as a Westchester expert, can I ask you,
Financial question. Go ahead, sorry.
is
invest.
Chappaqua one of those rich towns that's Jew friendly or not?
You know,
I would say it
is.
super is.
But it's also very waspy, and it's also very jappy, and it's rich friendly.
Wow.
But yeah.
So my friend Maya, she's Japanese and Jewish, and she's from Chappaqua.
She's
Wow.
chap
She's
chappy.
I wouldn't. Nope.
Well,
But
I think the one usage of the
Is-
word Jap you can say
Yeah, sorry.
is fun.
yeah,
And then the other
Yeah.
usage is
not
against the
fun.
rules. But
Ah.
if you used it at all at this girl, you
You
couldn't
get away.
You couldn't.
Jeez.
Oh no.
Jewish American princess.
Jewish American princess.
Someone from Japan.
No.
From
Oh.
Jewish American princess.
with the
World War
perfect
II.
bat mitzvah. No, no.
I think I'm learning.
Wow.
I'm not going. I've been baited a lot on this phone. I've been baited a lot to say some Jewish prayers. I am not going down.
Wow.
Ooh,
I feel like we just were in Chappaqua.
yeah.
And we
Streets are
definitely
paved
took a
in gold.
journey.
I'm hardly ever up there. I'm never there.
It's really pretty.
Really?
I feel like we were in that photo of Hillary hiking.
For real. Yes.
I feel like I was staring at Bill Clinton's stain.
Yeah.
I'll find the picture and I'll show you. It's creepy.
So, what did you guys learn today?
Oh, too much.
Well, I learned about sunscreen, that it's watery and better. I've never knew white people use sunscreen until I went to the beach with UCB people. I learned about floppy hats and rap periods, and that Manolo liked to sing in the shower. I learned about Scarsdale and Darian, and I learned about love.
We've learned about love. What about you, Mary?
Well, I thought about my Puerto Rican teen boyfriend, but then I thought about a different adult boyfriend that I had when I mentioned New Rochelle, 'cause that's where he was from. He wasn't Puerto Rican, nope. But I was thinking about people I've kissed. So today it was Romance City for me. Manolo.
Oh. Well, this is what I learned on this show. I learned that my roommate Joe doesn't know about the temperatures of Phoenix. And also, I could say Jap,
No.
and I can't say Jap.
And we learned about love.
Manolo burped. And that's how we're ending the show. Hey, Darian.
Hey.
Any thoughts? How you doing?
I thought this was a great energy. Everyone looks great and sounded great. And just thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Of
I had really fun.
Thank
Thanks for
you,
having Millie.
everybody.
Do you guys want to plug anything? Or if people become your number one fans after listening to this, like where would they see more stuff from you?
When does this come out? I don't mean to be weird.
3 weeks-ish,
Oh.
4 weeks-ish.
I have a 14-minute cartoon out on the internet.
Nice.
You could look at it. I guess I'll have a link to it on my Instagram bio at Manolo something, or maybe I'll put it up on manolosomething.com. And I think that's it.
Cool.
You can check me out on Lactose Intolerant on Twitter at Millie Tamarez. You can see the new satire site I helped launch called Flex.
Oh, yeah.
I saw it. Funny.
Flex is great.
Oh my God, thank you guys so much. It's very stupid. Yeah, Flex and the Diverse as Fuck, comedy. We have a showcase August 9th
Caveat.
at Caveat. Yes.
Come through.
Yes.
How about you, Mary?
How about you, Mary?
Oh my God. Listen to my podcast.
More?
More. Throw on a different episode. Why don't you? Come on.
Come on.
Forever Dog.
This has been a Forever Dog production. Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey. For more original podcasts, please visit foreverdogpodcasts.com and subscribe to our shows on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Keep up with the latest Forever Dog news by following us on Twitter and Instagram at Forever Dog Team